Yo, what's up, guys? This is Felix from Giant Lifestyle. And first off, I just want to say thank you for helping me reach 200 subscribers. I started this YouTube channel sort of like for an accountability thing to help me stay on track for this whole NoFap thing. And it's crazy to think that if I never would have relapsed one time, I would be well over a year now. But, I can't go back in time. But, even with that being said, I'm still on a 250-day plus streak. I don't even count the days anymore because I pretty much have mastered this, even though I get some really intense urges. Like just over the past week or so, I've had some crazy urges, but I have kept myself strong and used self-discipline that I've mastered with NoFap to, fight off the urges and stay on track with this. I think one of the reasons that I find myself really, like, just in the past few years, really going down a really successful and awesome path in life is because I'm so fucking hard on myself. Like, all the time I beat myself up over the littlest shit, even though I know I shouldn't. I used to, like, really struggle with this. I used to compare myself to others, and that shit is like it's one, being tough on yourself, which can be a positive, but comparing yourself to others is the worst thing you could do because it's in no way progressing your life. It's just in the end, subtracting from your life. So that's a terrible thing to do. But I think if you can have an equal balance of being tough on yourself and being real with yourself, then that's a real positive trait to have. I've been watching some Joe Rogan stuff lately, his podcast. Even though his podcasts are a bit too long, some people like repost his podcast, like little snippets of little good parts of his podcast. And he said that, most people in life don't have enough mental power to be real with themselves and to figure out what they're good at, what they're not good at, what kind of person they really are. And I feel like that I know exactly the kind of person I am. In a way, I'm very real with myself, and I'm very tough on myself. I mean, just to think, like, just for an example, like I remember back in school, and I fucking hated school. But if I were to ever get in trouble, like, I never got in trouble in school, but I could think back to one time in sixth grade, me and one of my best friends in school, we were like play fighting in the hallway, and the teacher broke it up as if it was a real fight. The teacher got in the middle of us, was like, yo, stop fighting, stop fighting. But we knew that we were play fighting. Well, what happened is we each ended up getting, I think, suspended for one day. And I was like, so, like, oh my God, like I was just so nervous, and I just wanted to, I didn't want to fit in with everybody else, because I remember in the school I went to, people were getting suspended every other day. So I was just always really tough on myself. I never wanted to get in trouble. I never wanted to do the wrong thing. It was part of how I was raised. But yeah, so I think that's one reason why I'm really tough on myself as far as NoFap. I will not let myself relapse unless it's naturally with a girl and stuff. So it's in a way, being too tough on yourself could be a negative, but you know in the end, it's always a positive over a negative, because it comes back to a lot of things in life. A lot of people, I feel like a lot of people in life aren't tough on themselves, and they have no standards. And you see, I remember this with all my old friends. They would hang out with anybody. The same people they said they didn't like, the same people who they said were bad people, I would see them hanging out with them the very next week. I'm like, you just said you didn't like that person. Now you're hanging out with that person. So I think it's, even if you think you're too tough on yourself, it's better than being not tough on yourself at all and just letting shit slide. So that's just my opinion. That's why I feel like I'm really good on NoFap. In the past maybe 13 months, almost 14 months, I've only relapsed maybe 4 or 5 times. And right now I'm on a 250-day plus streak, and I will get to 365 and beyond. And I apologize for the lack of videos. I've just been really busy, but I will increase the content here going forward. So if you guys enjoyed the video, slap a like on it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.